I were President Buhari, I wouldn't even bother trying to fix Nigerians' problems. Journalists. A renowned journalist, David Hundeyin, has just made a very controversial statement. According to him, if he was the president, he wouldn't even bother trying to pretend to fix the country's problems. He gave his reasons to be that 1. The country doesn't have enough resources that will be used to fix it. David also noted that another reason why he said that the president shouldn't bother to pretend that he is fixing Nigerians' problem is because the government currently lacks the capacity to do so. He said the best line of action the government can take is to organize a referendum for the people to determine how they want to be ruled or governed. David Hundeyin cited another reasons by adding that trying to fix the country will only lead to further inflammations or crash of the country's economy because the government has an unstable foreign income. And there is no way they can be able to fix 40% unemployment rate and make the country great again. He suggested that the country should be split because we are densely populated. He added that accurate population index of the country is unknown and that the current statistics that Nigeria has about 210 million people is pure guesswork and not gotten with accurate data. In addition, he said that the government lacks the capacity to oversee or manage a country's this vast. Hence, he suggests a split. Yes, I think at this point in time, that is what is going to work exactly. Because nobody in Nigeria, especially the tribes that has been marginalized and victimized, want the country to be fixed. Because even though the country is fixed, nothing they are going to gain out of it. Because from the inception of independence, some tribes has been suffering greatly in Nigeria. In other words, they are not taken care of. Now, President Buhari talking about trying to fix Nigeria back. Where could he started? How could he do it? How? A man who does not want to dialogue with people, a man who does not want to ask anybody questions, rather what his associate told him, that is what he's going to use. A man that is a dictatorship, a man that wants to listen to the citizen of his country that he governs, a man that don't want to see people that elected him into office. Where does he want to start? How does he want to do it? Yes, what David Hundeyin has told him is a pure truth, nothing but the truth. Because 1, the country does not have enough resources to fix the country back. 2, the country does not have capacity to lead. In fact, they lack leadership quality. They does not have leadership quality to lead at all. Because it's like when President Muhammad Buhari was elected into office, the whole northern state was elected into office. Right now, the whole northern state, they have one mouth. They are not blaming themselves. No one has called President Muhammad Buhari to tell him the truth because they belong to the same cabal. The only people that has been advising or talking to President Muhammad Buhari is the people from the southeast or southwest. Because the northerners are benefiting greatly from the wrong notion that President Muhammad Buhari is taking. That is why they just keep quiet. They are not saying anything. Imagine somebody is saying that President Muhammad Buhari has technically defeated Boko Haram, and yet Boko Haram had just unleashed terror in two states, talking about Niger State and Bauchi State recently. What are they saying? They are playing with people's life. So I want to tell President Muhammad Buhari the best thing he could do is to organize referendum and ask the people, how do they want to be governed? How do they want this thing to go? Let people air their view and let everybody go on their own way. Now, is it by force to lead people? That is the question I continue to ask myself. Why do you want me to count? Why do you want to count me among you? And I don't want to be I don't want to be with you anymore. Allow me to go. Let me go in peace. He said no. So I think this thing will escalate into much problem later than what we are experiencing. Now, what we are experiencing now has taken the Nigerians into another level of life. That means into a worse nightmare, into a life where people cannot be able to look for something meaningful to do, where people could not eat 3 times a day, where food stuff is on the high increase, and government does not think of this thing because they have enough. So it is not by force to lead people if they don't want. So right now, why don't you advise the Arewa that they should go on their own way, because they have what it takes to gain independence and rule themselves. It's not a small state. So I don't know what is wrong with this president. Why do you want to govern people by force? Why do you want to lead people by force? So the only way as I can buy into the idea of this young man is do not bother to fix anything, because what do you want to fix? Who do you want to talk to? Because you have lost your honor and respect in the first place. No one want to help. I mean, your associate, the people that surround you, did not tell you the truth. They didn't tell you the truth. They are just supporting you just because at the end of the month, their bank account will ring. They will receive an alert of their salary. Meanwhile, there are many people who cannot even receive such a thing. Yes, why won't they back you? Because every month you pay them their salary. Their family are well fed. They can travel abroad as they like. They can acquire massive wealth as they like. But what are other people who could not get such a thing? How could they give you support? So right now, if I were you, President Muhammad Buhari, why bothering yourself? Why trying to do things you cannot do? So organize referendum and let people choose what they will do. I think that is what will bring peace at the end of the day. If not, if you continue like this, one day Nigeria will crash and we have no place to stay any longer.